quickly. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche talking about Don Lemon today. And then, April, I'll get your reaction on the other side.
Do I have a reaction to it? I don't know what that means. What are you looking for me to do? Jump up and down? No, I don't have a reaction to it. I don't know that the charges are unsealed yet. No, I can't. I'm not going to comment on that.
April, as a journalist yourself, first respond to what you just heard and how a case like this, what it means for journalists. How does it impact our work?
This sets a precedent. And we have to remember that this is not the first time that Donald Trump or his administrations tried to go after journalists. They went after Jim Acosta before, took his press badge, and he won through the courts his press badge back. Donald Trump didn't like Don Lemon in the first term. And the second term is no different. Don Lemon is doing what journalists do. He was not an activist. The person in that video right now that you're showing that he is interviewing was the activist, and he was chronicling what was happening as they walked into the church looking for someone, a pastor who was a part of ICE, who was a head in ICE in that region. So at the end of the day, Don was doing a story, following a story. He was not the activist that let in. Now, what they're trying to do is place activists on a reporter. And that is a pejorative in their mind, and that's also dangerous. They're saying that he, well, not Blanche, but according to the reports from the MS Now reporter from DHS, it's these obstruction of rights. Did the activists obstruct rights and Don just followed in? This sets a precedent for how we cover our news. Don, Georgia Fort, as well as I saw a report yesterday that the Associated Press, they were not allowed necessarily to do they weren't allowed to do a report because ICE told them in Minnesota, move away, you'll be arrested. They do not want these activities covered. They do not want the nation to see. And they're trying to scare us. They're trying to use Don and Georgia Fort as an example. But I'm going to say this revolution that they have right now in Minnesota and wherever else, it will be televised because many of us are in Minnesota. Many of us are in other places using our First Amendment right. And someone who's supporting this First Amendment happens to be the mayor of Los Angeles, where Don Lemon was arrested. She spoke to me this morning. Karen Bass said that she is going to go see him after he gets out of court to make sure he's safe and he's able to be released. She says this is an affront to First Amendment rights as well. Freedom of the press. Freedom of the press. And you have to remember this, Ariel, when the checks and balances don't check and balance out, the press is supposed to have that other layer of accountability. And this is an attempt to intimidate the press from not reporting the truth, the revolution that's happening in Minnesota.